Hi, everybody. It's Alonso, Duralde, and Dave White. We are in separate cities today because I'm actually in New Jersey for Christmas Con with the Deck the Hallmark guys. But
Separated for Christmas,
yes.
the Hallmark movie that they don't.
But we didn't want to miss the
Um,
opportunity to recap the finale of Finding Mr. Christmas because now we have an
yeah,
answer.
we didn't want to miss that opportunity.
Mr. Christmas has been found, and he is Ezra.
Say the joke.
He was created, it looked like the guy, they picked the guy who looked like he was created in the Hallmark lab.
Say the other joke.
Oh, no one is better than Ezra.
That's right. That's right.
So yeah, so
That,
we
but actually, Elijah was a better
Elijah is
actor
better than Ezra, and
than
we all know it.
Ezra. But Ezra is very tall, you see,
Yes, yes, he is.
and that is, you know, they like that at
He and
Hallmark
he
HQ,
he's got a
Crown Media.
he's got a focus group face. I'm
Yeah.
sure that
Uh-huh.
was
He
yeah.
sure does. Yeah.
So anyway, we're down to our final three. It's Elijah, it's Ezra, it's Hayden. No arts and crafts this week. We don't have time for those shenanigans. We got to go right into it.
They didn't have time for episode filler. And so they had to concentrate on the acting.
The actual thing that we're here to do.
Oh, by the
Um,
way, can I just
yes,
non-business thing? In your absence, I tried your Chobani peppermint
the
mocha
chocolate peppermint. Yeah.
creamer,
Uh-huh.
and now we're getting a divorce because I don't this is this thing is it's too good, and I'm upset about that. I won't be able to have I'm not having any more of this.
First one's always free.
Yeah, no, I'm not. You're trying to ruin my entire situation here.
It's a treat for
This is
Christmas,
not even
Dave.
an ad for Chobani. It just happens to be the name of the product. Anyway,
Anyway.
about this show,
About this
go
show.
on. Yeah.
Okay, so Ali Liebert is back to direct their big final scene, and their co-star is Nikki DeLoach, which is great because she's terrific, definitely one of the queens of Hallmark. And in addition to being an actor, she's also like a writer and a producer, so she really gets process, and she gives them really valuable advice about how these movies get made. She's like, look, we have like 14, 15 days to get this puppy out of here. A lot of times scenes will be chopped up in weird ways. So you have to begin each moment that you're each, kind of take thinking about where is my character? Like, what did they just do? What were they thinking about? And how did they feel? What's the emotion that they're bringing into this? And they put them to the test because they take this one scene that is kind of one flowing moment, but they chop it into three pieces. So they have to kind of like stop and pick up again and stop and pick up again and learn the lines and the whole thing. So the scene comes down to pickup truck pulls up, guy leaps out, tosses his keys to valet Jonathan Bennett, who tells him, "You got this." And then there's a part where
I don't
there's
know.
like, oh,
I
okay,
forget
right,
entirely.
okay. Then the second part is they walk up to Melissa Peterman, who's holding up a tray of cocoa, and he goes,
Oh,
"No,
that's
I'm just,
right. There's
I,
there's always got to be
there's always
cocoa.
got to be cocoa. It's the law."
Um,
And he's like, "How did you know my name?" No, I'm just here for Holly. Um, And so they all get instructions about how to do that right because they all rush it too much.
uh,
And then part three is Nikki Loach walks out the door, puts down her luggage. They have their like, he professes his love, and then they have their what one Hallmark podcast brilliantly calls one dry kiss. Um, and nobody messes this up. I have to say, all credit to the finalists. Everybody does this scene pretty well. Nobody like doesn't remember where the camera is or any of the sort of goofy stuff we've seen up until now where they managed to bobble the scene. At one point they say Melissa Peterman is maybe going to improv with you, and then she doesn't, because they've got enough on their plate at this point, I think.
wait, what about the fist bump?
That was a weird choice. So Elijah decides that in his, and they only get one kiss with Nikki DeLoach, which I'm sure she was like, oh yeah, they get one. We do like a rehearsal where we get our faces real close and go, meh, 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 and then like one actual smooch. He gets his
Right.
actual smooch with Nikki DeLoach and takes it upon himself to victoriously throw a fist pump
Sorry,
in
I
the
said
air.
bump. I meant pump. Fist
Pump, yeah.
pump. Yeah.
And it's like,
Yeah.
I don't know if that's how we want to go with it.
Here's
I don't know if that's
okay.
what, I'm
May
not
I?
gonna say that. I don't think that's what cost him the win, but it didn't help.
I can I just be a conspiracy theorist again
Go
for just
for
a moment? I think that was rehearsal footage,
it.
and that they'd already picked Ezra and they used it against Elijah. That is, you know what? I don't care. I'll die on that hill. That's what I think
Well,
happened.
that would mean that he got more than one kiss in, and I don't know if that was on the that was on the table, but maybe you
I
never
don't
know.
know.
You
I
never
don't
know.
know.
What
Someone tell me I'm wrong.
my conspiracy theory is when they get to their final judgment and they're in, the snow room with Jonathan and Melissa and Ms. Deloach. Um, Jonathan launches into this whole thing about you've all grown so much while you were here, and we've really seen you develop, yada yada, which is basically saying Ezra wins most improved. Because
Right.
for the first four episodes, we didn't know his name. Like he did
Right.
not make any kind of impression.
Right.
And I don't know if he was edited that way so that
Yes.
he'd be sort of like a surprise later. But
Yes.
like, Elijah popped, Hayden popped, and Ezra was kind of like, lurking in the background with three or four other like model looking dudes. And so,
Narrative is constructed from the footage.
yeah. So
Yeah.
now the narrative is like, look at how far you've come over the course of this program and how we've turned you into this Hallmark star in this house in Utah by making you throw fake snowballs or whatever.
And now,
So So anyway, Ezra
so
Ezra is our winner, and Ezra will be starring in Happy Howladays opposite Jessica Lowndes, the last of the Hallmark movies this year. And reviewing it with Deck the Hallmark will be none other than Dave White.
I'm uh I'm ready.
You've been on this journey with Ezra, so you're really ready to see how he fares his first time before the camera.
I'm gonna tear him limb from limb.
Be nice, it's
He
Christmas.
better watch out.
Anyway, thanks everybody for watching these.
If
If
I
you
cared enough to tear him limb from limb,
He'll
then
be
there might be
fine.
a problem.
He'll be fine. Thanks
I'm
everybody for watching these. We've had a good time doing it, and
have we
I've enjoyed torturing
have
Dave
we
by
had a
making
good
him
time
watch the
doing this?
show.
I don't know that we've had a good time doing this. I like being with you in a room.
Yes,
Can I say one thing though? You know who
please,
the real winner of this is?
Jonathan Bennett.
Mr. Bennett. I'm telling you. Okay. So, number one, sweaters.
Yes.
A plus sweaters every episode, like the kind that make Alonso Duralde drool with envy. He's like, where do I find that sweater?
Yeah.
Where do I buy that sweater? If they were really on their game, they'd have been like, shop the look, like click on the little thing
Yeah.
in the bottom of your
Totally. Yeah.
screen. Secondly, I'm seeing him here. I'm seeing him at the Macy's parade. Ryan Seacrest better watch his back.
Mm-hmm.
Jonathan Bennett is coming for you. And you know what? We, the gays, we can make things happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't underestimate us.
He is
We will we
rocking.
will we will work for our own. So
We'll start a whisper campaign.
yeah,
Jonathan Bennett is like on his A plus brand ambassador game with Hallmark
yep,
this year,
yep,
and so yeah, the sky's the limit. So look out, everybody.
yeah.
Also,
So
Melissa Peterman makes great
go
sidekicks.
Jonathan Bennett.
Go, Jonathan Bennett. You're the real Mr. Christmas. All right, thanks for watching, you guys, and Merry Christmas.
Yeah.